Hello, I'm Dinus the Mirror.
Okay. Yeah, so I was going to Cotonou, going to ABC Transport to catch a bus to Cotonou, from Lagos to Cotonou. And my Uber driver, which is, we suffer here in Nigeria. You know, because he heard my accent, he was from America, said he wanted to come to America with me. But then he was like, he has a friend in LA that's making $15 an hour. And I told him, $15 an hour in LA is nothing. You can't. But he was bragging about it. He thought $15 an hour. He was a millionaire. But my $15 an hour, you can't unless you live with like 8 people in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, I know. I mean, when I was in New York, when I got there for the first time, I was like, thank God, because of my radio and what I do, I have so many other friends, artists, and so that were ready to host me. But I told my friends, my Nigerian friends, oh yeah, I got my visa and I'm coming to New York. Say, hey, fantastic, when you're coming, let me know, call me at the airport, we'll come and pick you up. All right? Okay, but me, I already booked my hotel. I don't, because after living in the UK for so many years, I know how they operate. Right. I already booked my hotel. I got into my hotel, called my friends that are Nigerians that are living in America, called them. Said, all right, I'm at JFK now. Gosh, where are you guys? Oh man, oh shit, oh gosh, I forgot. I went to Miami, I went to Florida, I went to blah. Everybody bailed out. Right. Why? Because the pictures they sent to us in Nigeria of the big, heavy, nice life they're living is a lie.
Yes. So you think a lot of Africans lie about the life they live in America?
Of course. They have no choice because it's going to be shameful for them to say they're doing janitors, they're sweeping the floor, they're living in the subway, all winter. They'll be sleeping in the subway back and forth until it's daylight and stuff. So after a while, they saw that I was doing some shit. I was going all over the place, doing some great things. Then I started getting calls. Hey, Raymond, what's up, man? I'm back in New York now. What's going on? Okay, I'm coming to pick you up. I'm coming to take you out. You right? Yeah. Then he'll take me out. Then one now took me to his house. I looked at this man. I said, look, gosh, at your age, you're living in this kind of apartment in America?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That is the old Bronx, like the urine in the lifts and everything. Yeah. Druggies all over the place. Yeah. And you'll be sending pictures, and it's about over 60, and you're driving an Uber. You understand? I said, man, shit, I'm not doing this shit. I said, I should stay, man, get married to an American lady. I have so many of them, then stay in America. I said, there is no way I'm staying in this continent. Because in my place, you understand, we still have what we call communal living. And what is communal living? Communal living in Africa means that if you're hungry, you don't have no money, you can go and meet your brother, you can meet your friend, you can meet anybody. Hey, dude, I'm not eating all day. If you have any food at home, they'll give it to you willingly. Do you understand what I'm saying? They'll do all sorts of things to help a brother out.
Safety net, at least.
It's what?
A safety net.
Yeah, you get the point. So there is, except you are totally messed up. You understand? But there is always one person that's going to help you in one way or the other in Africa because of our communal living. But in America, everybody is individualistic. Yes, for themselves. You don't get the point. I remember my first experience. I smoked cigarettes. I know cigarettes are damn expensive in America. People were asking me, I'm begging me for a cigarette. Man, can I have a cigarette? I don't need the bumps for cigarettes. I was like, I said, cigarette, man, come on, take a cigarette. All right. I was at this gig and I ran out of cigarettes. I just went to one and go, dude, can I have? Hey man, can I have it? Hey motherfucker, you gotta go buy your own cigarettes. I said, whoa, whoa. And I was going to check it out. I said, okay, maybe it's because it's a little bit expensive compared to where I'm coming from. But what I'm trying to bring out here in a nutshell is this. Until Africans, let me use the word Africans now, until people of color, and I'm talking about black skin color.
Black people, yeah.
You understand? Come together, you understand? And try to, how do I say, treat their own race as, if not equal, superior to any other race. Because if the average white supremacist believes in a doctrine that has been brought down from his forefathers that they are supreme, and the black people have now been subdued to think that the white skin is better than us. Then there will continue to be issues.
Right.
You understand? Two, I also say this. I just want to say any apology.
No way.
As long as African Americans continue to call themselves nigger, then they're still under that, how do I say, slave trade mentality and colonial mentality.
Expand on that. Expand
now,
on that.
Who created the word nigger? The white supremacists.
Right, but again, it's not nigger, it's nigga.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, that's semantics.
and now it's nagas, the gods. You know, so the white man really was calling us nagas, the gods, but they was calling us nigger. That's they try to spin it.
But the point is that look, what's your name?
Dinas, yes sir.
Now, my name is Bola. The way you pronounce Bola is going to be different. You say you call him Bola, but in Nigerian it's called Bola. But that doesn't change the name. Right. It just changes the pronunciation. Right. You understand? Now, what I'm trying to bring out, whether it's niggas or nigger or whatever, nigger is a derogatory word created by the white person to bring the black person down. That's the basic thing. Then the black person, the average African American, is saying that now they have claimed it as their own. Nigger was not a complimentary word. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now using it as their own, hey, nigger, and the white supremacists are looking at these assholes calling themselves nigger and say, yeah, these guys are actually niggers or niggas or whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying? So already they've been brainwashed to think that the name is cool. That is number one. Number two, which is very, very important, when they accuse any black famous person of anything, you should not be quick to jump to to support whatever shit they're saying that person did. Example is like Bill Cosby, and all these other ones I've mentioned in the past. Our Kelly shit, only God knows what's happening in that one, so I'm not sure. If he did what he did was very bad. But people should not be quick as Africans to support. Because first and foremost, let's put it this way, there is an argument that is also going on, because I read a lot, I do a lot of research. You know, so in the old days before colonials came into Africa, women were getting, or girls were getting married at the age of 15, 16, 17. You understand? They were not dying. You get the point? All right. They were having their kids. By the time they were 30 or thereabout, they're done having kids. All right. They're going to the farm. And they were very strong women. That's why you could have Africans in the villages, even up to now, that could live up to 80, 90, 100 years old, and they're still standing up erect and straight. No diabetes, no whatever, no nothing.
Because no access to McDonald's.
Yeah. And the only thing they're taking is natural vegetation. No GMOs, no nothing, and whatever. Cancer has just become rapid. How do I say? A lot in Africa in the past 10, 15 years.
Cancer too?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Breast cancer, this cancer, all of a sudden in Africa. How did it get here? HIV. Ebola was a chemical warfare against Africa.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You understand? They say the first set of people that had HIV were American homosexuals. How they now turn to what do you call it? How did it turn to green monkeys? I've not seen a picture of the green monkey. Right. You understand? And
Sex with hogs.
Yeah, and normally, the antidote for a particular poison comes from the source itself. Right. Like if a snake bites you, the venom syrup. Yeah, it's from the snake itself. Then how come they couldn't get the green monkeys and say, okay, hey, green monkey, come here, let's have your blood, let's go and cure this HIV. Right. No. Ebola, right. The same shit. You understand? All of a sudden in Congo in 1976, that's when the first strands came out. All right.
And it's supposed to come from a monkey too.
Yeah, of course. Eating of bats and eating of some wild animals that normally Africans were eating. Right. Then, is it 2 or 3 years ago? Then it went to spread West Africa, Liberia, Ivory Coast, and whatever. Then it hit into Nigeria.
Ebola.
Yeah, we're talking about Ebola.
Then it hit Nigeria, and Nigeria has a particular, what do you call it? Fruit. I don't know. It's fruit called the bitter cola. I want actually
bitter cola. Yeah, bitter cola nut. Yeah.
No, there's a cola nut and there's a bitter cola. That's a different one.
Right. They got bitter cola nut in Mali. That bitter cola.
Yeah, all over the place. So another video called one professor noticed that was a cure for Ebola in some way to clear it off. The doctor comes here, dies, then all of a sudden Ebola was hitting some states in America. I think one doctor died in Texas. And they now realized, wait a minute, this thing is coming to America. Okay, let's shut it down.
And it shuts down.
And it shuts down, just like that. No trace again, nothing. How does it happen? Something that you say doesn't have a cure, doesn't have this, doesn't have that, and whatever. The what do you call it? Problem now. These drugs that they're taking, all sorts of drugs or strains and whatever they're taking to make sure that prostate cancer.
Right.
That one too, all of a sudden is like, okay, if, there's a period of time you can't even produce anymore and whatever, and Africans are not waking up. Now, don't misunderstand me, I don't hate white people. I just hate the way black people are sucking up to white people and believing that they are inferior. Listen, I lived in the UK for so many years, and since I was a kid, and one white guy called me a gollywog. You understand? Which was very, gollywog in London or in the UK is equal to someone calling me a nigger. You get the point?
Right.
But the difference between the Americans and the British blacks, the British blacks couldn't call themselves gollywogs, but it's a horrible thing to say because they were known as stupid.
Right.
You understand? Gollywog is an example, is another word for stupid black person. Like, you get the point?
Right.
Like nigger is like how would I say, my footstool, my servant, my idiots. You know, nigger says so much, has so many interpretations. Now, since that time, all right, and when I was young and I was watching TV, and I saw that Tarzan, the white Tarzan, could talk to the animals and conquer the savages.
Right.
You understand? Conquer the savages, but can talk to animals. And the blacks were always with loincloth and bows and arrows and then yaga, you go, yaga. I was like, man. So I remember that time when they were telling me, where's I from? I said I was from Nigeria. And my schoolmates, where's Nigeria? They said, I said it was from in the West Indies. It's in America, that's where Nigeria is. That's how brainwashed I was as a kid. So when I first came into Africa for the first time, and then we came by boats, so we had to go to Las Palmas, we went to Ivory Coast, went to Ghana, Togo, went to different countries on our way back. And I got to Nigeria and I saw a car in Nigeria. I said, what? There are cars in this part of the world? There are buildings? Where the palm trees, where the coconuts, where, you know, that kind of thing. Right. I was shocked. Then I resolved, you know what? This is my home. Right. All right. So even though I go to America and my friends were thinking I'm not going to come back, there's no way I'm going to stay in the place that anytime I say white cop, if I'm wearing a hoodie, I'll just put it down.
Right, exactly.
I've been seeing what they've been showing on TV. If I have my hands in my pocket, I'll bring them out and I'll be walking along the streets and stuff, and I'll be living a lie and say it's not going to work. So the idea is black people should stop calling themselves nigger. It's not cool. You understand? I'm not talking to people say, oh, this guy's old, he doesn't know his
No, I agree with you.
Yeah. Then